Hey folks, good evening. Lovely to be here again. It's been one really rather long day. Very hot. Japan still has an insane heat wave, as does Korea and some parts of China. And I assume the Philippines gets its share as well. So yesterday we played a bit of Momir and then historic then a wee bit of historic brawl, I think, for 3 hours. It was pretty much the easiest thing to be doing in this insane heat. And I'm just thinking, what should I be doing for the moment? I think I'm gonna go have a go at Explorer Best of 3 with Golgari. I usually enjoy that, it's just fun. We could also do maybe in historic Absent Humans or an older version of historic, but creativity might be good as well. I haven't played my creativity deck in a long time. So maybe I'm just gonna give it a go for a couple of games, maybe 3 games. Haven't played it in a while. At the moment, I think there is so much. It's usually not good to start with Zetalpa. We're gonna mulligan that. Didn't get much better. Alright. You know, sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Zetalpa is back. I love the Arena Shuffler. It's really a comedy at this point. Man, I mean, it's unreal. Yeah. It's unreal. Our only Zetalpa is back. I think next turn it's gonna be Sarah or Koma. Oh, beautiful. The dragon is coming. Nice. Well, that's that. 16 treasure tokens. I love it. Wow. Alright, I played a mean combo deck and my opponent responded in kind. I cannot blame them. I cannot blame them. I deserved what was coming. That's pretty cool. That was actually sort of funky. Alright. Let's hope the next one goes a little bit better. There is a chance. There's always a chance, right? Whew. I already saw we got Sarah's Emissary and something else. Is it Talpa again in hand? I mean, this is ridiculous. What? Yeah, okay, sure. We'll just ship the Emissary. At least we have Helix. We get Relic. What the heck is going on here, people? What the freaking heck is going on here? But I do think the deck should have 4 Threading Discoveries. I don't know why I didn't run 4 of that card. We're gonna raise the alarm at the end of the turn. It looks suspiciously like opponent is running counterspells. So we might run into one with our creativity. Ora. That's not okay. I don't mind these two cards because maybe opponent is gonna play. Maybe they were gonna play some Planeswalker. They didn't find the fourth land. It's possible. They knew what I'm playing, otherwise they wouldn't have countered Raise the Alarm with the Archmage's Charm. Or maybe they didn't know. Yeah, that might be exactly the reason why they countered, rather than keeping it for creativity. It's possible. Man, these are not really amazing. Not really amazing draws. Few coins soon grow into an obsession. The grind mindset in Magic. This cancer is everywhere. Right. So this game we didn't get any of the creatures. We might just strike it rich again and keep up the Helix. It's greedy, but I'm like, if we try, then we might as well just try it big. Why try it? Why go for the small fries? Yeah, sure, go for it. Go for it. One less counterspell for you. They're really not playing anything. Wow. The counterspell energy. These games are funny because if they go very long, sometimes we get the opportunity to that's exactly why we reserved Lightning Helix. And they didn't counter it, so they're keeping up the counter for the creativity. We still have to try and resolve it. Yeah, we just don't have any other option. Oh. If they have a counterspell, they have it. That's life. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could do about that, and you know. But I mean, sooner or later we're going to draw something. I mean, we can soon hardcast almost all these things. We can make more treasures. They're gonna have removal, but our creatures are not that easy to remove, so unless they can counter the creatures themselves as well, we might still be in an okay position. And we still have 3 Indomitable creativities. We still have 3 Fateless Loot things. We still have Strike at Riches. We have Thrilling Discoveries. Oh, there you go. Well, let's try again. Haha, yeah, they have all the counter spells. Yeah, it's pretty risky. Against an aggressive creature deck, that hand would have been so dead. That hand would have been so ridiculously dead. But against us, the 4 counter spell plan worked out decently. So yeah, late dinner won't be doing anything in the near future. And as usual, they have some counter spells up. Just sitting on their Castle Ventress counter. I just wanted to get rid of Narset to deny them some selection. It's not much, but you know, it's not nothing. Yeah, we want to give them a hard pass with Shift Enter. What can we get out of this? I don't think much. I think it's too late. I think this is gone. Unless next turn we manage to resolve a creativity or we draw into I don't know, Zatalpa and they can't remove it, or Saracen Mystery. I don't think otherwise we have a chance. They really wanted to keep a 5 mana. God knows why. But I don't think we should waste our time. I mean, unless I draw a bomb top deck and resolve it, there's no reason. No reason for that. Well, we draw another Indomitable creativity, so we can give it a try. But I think opponent has another counterspell. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, full of counterspells, that hand. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna concede, because otherwise we're just gonna waste our time. Opponent is playing very slowly, and we don't want to sit here all day watching that. Yep. And probably we need 4 thrill possibilities. I don't even know why I'm not playing more. Good question. I don't know when I put this deck together what I was thinking at that time. But definitely 4 would be better. And yeah. And yeah, I used to play this in best of 3. I don't know whether it can still compete in best of 3 though. Maybe I should have updated the sideboard as well. Tricky. Did I queue for ranked? Maybe I haven't queued for ranked. I'm a little bit paranoid because it happened to me a few times recently that I didn't queue for ranked, and yeah, arena resets you. Yeah, it always offers. The basic offer is always unranked, so yeah. It's strange. Well, never mind. And that's actually good. That's actually keepable. That is actually a keepable hand. Ah! Oh, God! How lucky. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that guy. I forgot about you, you naughty boy. Sure. Which means they have another one. Huh? Oh, folks. Brilliant stuff. You couldn't make it up. They have another one, it's coming. Don't worry about it. Oh, young Pyro. Really? Okay. That's not so bad. Sure. Okay. Decentish. Luris, so aggressive. Oh my god. No. Man, this is hard. I guess I'm very far from this though. Yeah, they might have something like Shakedown Heavy right now. So Wrath of God, it's... Yeah, I would probably rather have Wrath of God. Okay, we got through quite a bit of cardboard there. Mages in the Blood Age would call down actual thunderstorms on their enemies. I bet we can replicate their technique. Actual thunderstorms, people. Yoo-hoo. Sounds wild, man. Someone would call down an actual thunderstorm. Wow. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I guess these can go. And, I don't know what to do. They have more toad seizes. How many of my toads are they going to seize? Yeah, 3 damage is okay, we don't care about that too much. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we want do it again. You know, the thing is, we have one Sarah's Emissary in the graveyard, which is a good thing. What are they planning to do? Nah, not that. No more Toadsies, thank you. No. That we are not playing, my friend. That we are definitely not doing. So then I can loot again. Okay, got the creativity. Not the worst, not the best, not the worst. I guess that's how we're gonna roll. And if they don't get another hand disruption combo just the right moment, then they will. They will, and I guarantee you they will haste it and they will toad-seize my creativity. Or how nice this game is, so relaxing and easy. But we went through half of our deck. Opponent drew everything they needed, multiple copies, well, not multiple copies, but just the right amount. This is even more infuriating. Just the right amount of everything they needed. Alright, fair enough. I'll shut up. So, 4 mana. It would be so good to do it for 2 though. It would be so much better to do it for 2, but I cannot do it for 2 this turn, and I'm gonna die if I don't do it now. Coma. Coma is not bad. Coma is quite interesting. It's gonna start making the coils. Are we gonna lose Coma to remove a spell now? They had the perfect hand, I told you. They had exactly the perfect hand, exactly enough lands, and the rest is just spells that somehow lined up perfectly. I don't even know how it's possible. We're dead to their Eye Tyrant. Yep, there we go. This was one bad freaking joke. Well, well. We are gonna have to do everything to get rid of these pesky boys. And we have to rely on creativity a lot more. Yeah, 1 tithe is even good. 2 tithes. Let's see what they can do with our Rest in Peace, Anger of the Gods. Look, it depends, right? I mean, if they throw into... If they get another perfect hand, then they might be able to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep that and counter their Toadseed if I can. Of course, they don't get it now. Yeah, that's okay. These two can go. But one of them, nah, it's okay. We have enough creatures to cast. We don't have any recursion because we have Rust in Peace at the moment. What is my opponent up to? They're really thinking about what to play. Maybe they're deliberating between Pyro and Arcanist. I'm not gonna let this resolve, sorry. Not gonna let this one resolve. Nice, you're drawing all the high mana cost creatures now. That's the flavor of the moment. 2 lands, and everything else should be my high-end creatures. Naturally, what else? I mean, Arcanist at the moment is really like a 1-3 without an ability, so that's okay. Yeah. That was pretty good, yeah. That was pretty good. At some point we're gonna draw some more card draw or some lands, and then we can cast something interesting. It's beginning! Wow. My deck is really fragile. It's a card like Hand Disruption. And I bet my opponent's gonna have... Sure, go for it, mate. Go for it, my sweetheart. Currently, Untapped says I have 41% for lands, 42% to draw lands, and I draw 1 land. Not much. Not much, my friends. Not too much. But wow, quite bad. actually pretty bad. Opponent is again top decking multiple hand disruption spells, so they're doing very well. Very, very well. And I'm just here casting my draw spells, getting through half of my library as usual. What is opponent volleying back? Do they have another village rights or what? Go for it. Absolutely don't mind it. Absolutely don't mind it. Here again, through it, most of it. Actually, we can cast Elashnorn next turn, that would be pretty good. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, nasty. I think we're just gonna let that come in. Now we're getting so many lands, wow. It's almost scary or worrying. Why do we suddenly get so many lands, right? Are we gonna survive this even? Not sure. Oof. Another. Did they take out the Toadseizes or what? Oh no, they used Duress first and Toadseis second? I don't know, I'm not sure. A lot of Heartless Acts. They do play all the Heartless Acts and they do draw all the Heartless Acts as well. Tough and rough, man. Totally useless spell. Sure. Go for it. Yeah. Arena is lovely. Gives me the opportunity to activate Den of the Bugbear. The Hive. Frickity buckety. That Hivey. Hivey is pretty annoying at this point. And my opponent's hand is full. They caught up with us card-wise. Some of it is really just cards they sent to their grave. Yeah. What? What now? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Nope. Good old double block. Here we get a land. Yay! Beautiful, isn't it? Now we get all the lands. At the beginning we didn't get any. Now it's all lands. Wow. Quite shitty our situation at the moment. Yeah, I mean, they got rid of the Indomitable creativities, they got rid of Elashnorn. 2 of the emissaries are gone. Okay, that's a creativity. Should we go for Fool for 1? I think I have to because... Yeah, they'll discard it. I'm sure they have the Thoughtseize in hand as well, so you know, that's pretty good. It's indestructible. Wow. There's so many lands coming. Good grief. I think a shuffle was actually very, very, very good here. Anyway. Do they have another Angras? Of course they have two of it, and of course they draw it. They're sitting with Angras's Rampage in hand. What else would my opponent have in their hand than their second Angras Rampage? Comedy gold. If I would put 4 of that card into my deck, I would never ever see a single one of them, but never mind. That's gonna take a little bit longer, my friend. That's gonna take a little while longer. That is gonna take a little while longer to resolve. Good. I knew that they're sitting there with what's the name of it? Hand disruption in their hand. Gotta love it. What is Crux's game? Yeah, I mean, look. We can only discard a land, so. Doesn't protect us against Croxa. Are they killing themselves? Wow. What the heck was in their hand? That was very, very strange. Extremely strange. My little friends, I've seen some strange things, but this would rank pretty high among all the strange things I've seen. This Rakdos matchup, I don't know. I don't know what was going on there with my opponents. Very promising. Very promising, and I think very deceiving, because I'm pretty sure they already have a couple of discard spells and disruption. They have to have it. They have to have it. Well, we're gonna say bye-bye to you before you can do anything nasty. I mean, I guess one of the 2 removal spells can go. Zero looting, 0 thrilling, 0 land. Oh, my friend, it's not easy to get good draws out of this deck at the moment. Problem is, this is passive, this is passive. We have a bunch of lands that could come down. Sundown Pass, Sacred Foundry, Needleword, it's 12, 13. But I doubt that we're gonna get any of those. And this one doesn't do anything at the moment, sadly. This one doesn't do anything at the moment. What is my opponent looking at? So fucking aggressive, lol. Wow. Well, let's pick some more then. Nothing. Sheer, absolute nothing. Brutal. Dude. No creativity, no creatures. Yes. No removal. Now all the lands are here, of course. Yeah, I don't care. At the moment, I don't care. I don't care. Nice. Buddy. Bye bye bye. Bye 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 everything. Land! Untapped land! Oh shit. I don't know. Should I be making... That's 5 mana. I think we're just gonna make a token with Ardent Veil. I don't think they have land destruction, so that's probably relatively safe. Nah. Nothing. Okay. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's something we can discard. Ooh, nice. A lot of lands. Bunch of lands. I don't really want to rest this board. I just want to start playing my Sarah's Emissaries, I think. And put the first one on. Put the first one on. Instant. I guess. Again, we have seen almost half of the deck. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, we're just gonna cast the Sarah's Emissaries. Yeah. Instant. Definitely. And then we'll see. I know. How does Angrath choose one target player? So if I put the next one on sorcery, they shouldn't be able in theory to target anything. What? I mean, you're just gonna lose this, my man. Okay, they didn't even know about the second Sarah's Emissary in my hand. This was good, but it required so much patience. Good grief. I would almost risk saying this is pretty boring. Oh well, oh well. You know, gotta try, gotta try. You gotta give it a go. No two ways about it. No two ways about that. By the way, people, if you're looking for something to read, hands down one of the best American writers, literary writers, all of American literature going back to its maybe 400 years of history. I would say one of the best, not the best, but one of the best is BuyMeACoffee. She is incredible. She has an unparalleled and in many ways unmatched ability to make characters come alive, and it's just her novel My Antonia really shows you well why so many people enjoy and enjoyed literature throughout the ages. And I'm not, you know, saying now with literature anything revolutionary or anything strange, just books that aim at capturing pretty universal human states and experiences, which is a fantastic, beautiful job of this. So My Antonia by Willa Cather, if you want to check out a book, very easy to read, draws you in. I have no idea what my opponent is playing, so, you know, totally clueless on my part. It's okay. I mean, interplanar bacon implies planeswalkers, black-blue implies the near Esper planeswalkers. There's no Yorians, it's not Esper bounds, but maybe this synergizes with planeswalkers as well, quite well. I mean, I guess the simple thing to do here is to go with this. And just try to do something like this. I mean, most targeted removal is instant speed. And we got a food token, that's pretty good as well. Pretty good. Toadsees, my Indomitable creativity. I see that everyone is playing Toadsees, and you know, I can't begrudge it. It's a freaking good card, but like, why is everyone drawing it, and why am I playing all the people playing it? I don't know. Never mind. It would be nice to play someone who doesn't have excellent hand disruption all the way down though. Doesn't seem to matter. Maybe we win. They don't have a board wipe? Really? No Wrath of God? No nothing? No Farewell? Temples? Come on, there are triumphs. I mean, this is difficult. I understand. This is so difficult about Historic. If you don't have an old account, it's just very hard and very expensive to amass. And have good cards quickly. And I don't know. Nothing, I guess. Nothing I can do at the moment. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of that Boros. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. One health. Yeah. Oh, an Arden Whale would be so good now, or any of my man lands. I drew them in all the games where I couldn't use them at all, but I'm not drawing them now. Drawing is so hard! Dang! Yeah, I'm just gonna remove my own and use the ability to put this land card away. There you go. Ah, that's not bad actually. And I can even cast this at the end of their turn. Ashiok. Well, fuck you, buddy. So what is Ashiok gonna be up to? The regrets of the dead. Ooh, that voice is very, very scary. But nevertheless, we are gonna go for late to dinner. And down to Bugbear. And we have to hope that that's gonna be enough. I think Dan is really good here actually. And they have to have something like Fate of what's that? Faithful Absence or something to remove the emissary. I don't know. There are many good targets to remove, but there's a good chance that my opponent has at least one of them. It's as per deck. In Asper, you need a number of good targets and removal spells. It's just insane. You could basically just build a removal tribal. So, yeah. I have absolutely no doubt that that's not a tall order for them to find a removal spell for this emissary. If they don't, then they are in a bit of trouble. So, did they get anything that deals with the mystery? Boros? That's good. Boros doesn't deal with it. Oh, but they do get up to 8. But that's still okay, because now the Vampire will make an extra attacker. So how is this gonna look? Or permanent level ratings, food token. Let's set oh no! You don't have anything. That's quite stupid. Why did they attack there? I think they totally forgot about the Indomitable here. I think they just totally 100% forgot about the Indomitable here. Or maybe they forgot that it makes the 1-1. Yeah, that's not gonna save you, buddy. I think they just simply forgot that the bugbear makes the 1-1. Which is fair enough. Easy to forget about it. Relatively easy to forget about this kind of stuff. So what are we gonna play though? If we don't play all those cards, well, I should go up to 4 mana size, but why not, right? The white counterspell. It's a good card. It's a really good card. I would never complain about that, right? In my opening hand. Never complain about that. Two mana, but we have Strike It Rich, but we don't have anything to get rid of the... It's the same hand, man, almost. Oof. So annoying. So freakishly annoying. Do they have turn 1 Thoughtseize? No. Okay. Good. Unexpected Windfall. Yay. Mio Dio. Mi Droi, many cardi Droi spelly. But they're not drawing anything to do with it. That's a problem. Okay, Late to Dinner looks good. Wouldn't mind bringing back it with a mug. Ulimuli could come. Ulimuli. Perfect rip apart targets. Oh yeah, baby. Wow, well, what happened to Narset's art? Poor Narset, she must have been through a lot. We're definitely gonna get rid of that guy. And also loot. and get rid of this and this and this. Shush! Somehow I thought that I still have a land drop for the turn, but of course my opponent. Does my opponents go right? They have the Toad Seeds, but they're so conflicted about casting it. They must have a format planeswalker, and they seem like a person who's in love with their planeswalkers. Yeah, that wasn't a smart choice because none is right. You have a counterspell, or you keep a counterspell. Is that nice? Oh dang! People can be rude. And people can be rude. Is this the gelatinous cube or whatever? It's shaking like a jelly, poor guy. Yeah, well, no Nicol Bolas for you, mate. That's for sure. Absolutely not. Good. I wish you would give me Zetalpa when they have a Toad Seeds in hand and cast it on me. I only have 3 creatures left actually in the deck, so creativity is not even good. And they have the mana to pay. That's such a pain in the bum. Yeah, here goes nothing, tough. 100% here goes nothing energy. We're gonna have to try and kill Tef. But, you know, here goes nothing, as Tef very sad. And next turn we can rip apart the old guy. At least he didn't draw a card off it, so that's something. But that might be a sign that they have another Bolas or some other strong card, strong play in hand already. What a pain in the back. What a pain in the back you are, my friend, the fairy. Mio Dio, amigo mio. Yeah, not much I can do about that. I think I'm gonna decline that, actually. Yeah. Just go in for 1. They have some kind of... They have some cheekiness in their hand. What is it? What is it, you cheeky boy? Out with it. Out with it. Don't keep it back. What is it, you big cheeky? Well, that was an easy one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wow, 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 wow. We're not in a good position. But at least it's not a, you know, it's not a difficult decision. I think they're waiting for another activation, but they can wait for that all they want. All they want, all day long. Here we go, baby! Look at this goblin! Look at this goblin! Wow, I love the hairdo, she's real. He or she, it has, well, this goblin person has the little red hair tinge. Similar color, that's hair, not an earring, yeah. And the teeth, they're flawless. I mean, regular, this side is a bit bigger, but, you know, they're clean. She's obviously visiting her dentist, or I don't know. Anyone can wear this kind of hair. Sometimes I grow my hair long. Good muscles, hitting the gym regularly. This is some straight up goblin well-being. And I like it. The only bad thing here is, I would say, there's been no leg days. Leg days have obviously been skipped. I love swimming, I love jogging. I do jog maybe 3 times a week, around 8 to 12 kilo every time. Sometimes a bit longer, sometimes a little bit shorter. So I would certainly recommend more exercise. It's very important for well-balanced physique. But the coordination is spot on. I mean, 2 arrows have already been deflected with that tiny buckler. That's quite something. So yeah, I'm all for this goblin depiction. Opponent, please, pretty please don't waste so much of our time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you, opponent. Very nice of you. We're gonna go for sure because it's very suspicious that opponent has been holding up the spell for like 3 or 4 turns by now. Okay. Maybe something. You don't know. How many lands we did we go? Wow, there are only 12 lands remaining. 8 out of our 20 lands remaining. It's pretty rough. Yeah, we're just gonna fly in the Cave Dragon. You know, I would rather lose a Cave Dragon than the land can get out of hand easier. The flyer is better, yeah. They do get priority every single time, which is obvious that they have something. Wow, they've been sitting on the fly for how many turns? 6 turns? Some people are really patient. I guess that's credit to them. I guess so. So here, what I could do would be to pull for 3, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and pull, and let's hope it resolves. It does, and we get all the creatures we have in deck. Planeswalker and instant. Okay, do you have something to kill everything I have, like exile everything? Do you have farewell, basically? If you have farewell, good on you. If you don't, then probably you're in trouble. Indestructible. Good. Tough, but yeah, that's life. Anything else you have? Ether Gust. No, we're not keeping it on top, thank you. We are not keeping it on top. For some weird reason. Okay, let's bring the monk. Why not? What do you have? That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. We have 2 more late to dinners. It's really going to look creativities. How many cards do we have? We still have about half of our deck. Okay, do you enjoy anything to remove Lama? Oof. It's a pretty hard fought though. Damn. Okay, but we did manage to win. Whew. Okay, let's have some candy as a reward. Folks, I think I'm gonna take a break. Fuck. So hot that the candy is melting. So this deck, it's my 2 tricks pony deck. And the idea of the deck is, as you could see, to Well, there are two ways to win. One is you use one of your card draw spells, Faithless Looting, Thrilling Discovery, Unexpected Windfall, to get rid of one of the fetis, Glamox, Atalpa, Coma, which can all have Indestructible, or one of the three Sarah's emissaries. And you bring them back with Late to Dinner. And if you get a good curve, say turn 1 Faithless Looting, turn 2 Strike It Rich, you might be able to do this on turn 3. Right? Because you have an extra treasure token. Of course you need your lands to line up well. The other way to kill with this deck is to use Indomitable Creativity. You can make tokens which raise the alarm, Strike It Rich, and Late to Dinner makes a food token, Unexpected Windfall makes treasure tokens. Castle Ardenville makes tokens, then the Bugbear makes tokens when it attacks. So you have quite a few ways of making tokens. Strike It Rich is also okay to discard because it has flashback, you can make a token again. In the current iteration, there's quite a bit of removal, because the last time I played in Historic there, somehow I remember running into Phoenix a lot, and different Dragon's Rage Channeler, Darcy decks, and it just felt good to have a couple of options early on to remove those things before they get out of hand. Deafening Clarion is good also if the opponent pushed your health down and you have one of the Fetzos out, you can just use the lifelink mode to stabilize and gain some time until you can kill them. Wrath of God, Cleansing Nova, they're here to deal with all kinds of things, right? Grafdigger's Cage, graveyard removal, all kinds of shenanigans, but they can also get rid of just, wipe the board of creatures. That's really it. The lands, couple of man lands, token makers, and then the rest is really just a mix. Ideally, many of them come in untapped. That doesn't always work out that way, but that's what it is. And then the sideboard has mana tithe 4 times because we are a combo deck, but we don't play blue, so we need some defense for our combos. If we start, we can bring out one maybe, Vantage, Pathway, Foundry, Cave. Then we can have it up. It works against Toadseas early on. It can frustrate the third spell that Phoenix would cast. Many kinds of good things. Revelry is just there in case you need more defense against aggressive decks. Same is the case with Anger of the Gods. One more Cleansing Nova because there are a lot of naughty enchantments and artifacts running around. There are all the affinity decks. Elesh Norn, again, a very good target to pull with Indomitable Creativity or to bring back with Late to Dinner in case you're playing against creature decks. And then Rest in Peace if you're playing against decks that are just much better at utilizing the graveyard than you are. Lurus decks, or Catovan, or Phoenix. Then it's worth taking out all of the Late to Dinners, or maybe 2 of the Late to Dinners, and go 2 or 3 Rest in Pieces up, and at least they can't beat you on the graveyard angle. You can bring in more removal. Once you do that, you can play more of a controlling role. You can go down some Thrilling Discoveries. You can go down maybe one Strike It Rich and bring in the removal and just try to sit it out until you can actually cast maybe one of the biggies and they run out of threats, and then you can just beat them on card quality. Rip Apart, very versatile. You can bring it in if the opponent is playing artifacts or they play some kind of enchantment like Vaping, Rest in Peace, or something to frustrate your plans. And it's also good against Planeswalker decks. Here we could get past the Boros and Narset because we could remove them. It's very, very important, otherwise the Planeswalker player would have destroyed us. We would not have been able to search for our combo pieces, and they would have been able to amass a lot of value with the Boros. So you need some things for these scenarios as well. Helix, Prophecy split because Prophecy can shuffle away cards you don't need. It can put a Fetty back into a big creature back into the deck. It can put back in a sweeper if you don't need it against the controlling creatureless decks. Get too many lands, whatever the case. Helix, sometimes gaining 3 life is just very useful. That's all there is to it. So that's about it. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's a fun deck. It's usually quite easy to play. It's not a super brainy deck. It's not like some kind of extremely decision-heavy mid-range deck. So yeah, again, it's something I would recommend people to try out and play a bit and give it a go. It can be a lot of fun, and I think it's worth trying out this kind of decks often. I usually don't keep too many of my decks for a long time. I like to rebuild them, check how the meta changed, have a look at how other people are building their decks at a given moment. So that's why you don't see that many decks in my list, and that's why I like to occasionally just get rid of them. Also, there are decks that I just don't like, don't enjoy playing, and then, why force playing them? I should have a good time when I play Magic in my very limited free time. So, thank you. That's all for today. I appreciate your attention. It's very funny. People give me this kind of chatbots advertising strange services. I don't think I'm going to become famous or buy followers, and I'm pretty fine with that. So, thank you all for the attention today. Have a lovely day or night, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.